Episode 2 starts with a win. This tractor hasn't ran in years, but today, she wakes up. So as you can see, she's already struggling to start up. We're gonna have to keep working on getting it to start. It will start, has gas and everything, so we're gonna keep getting it. It's starting to go. Almost got it, I think. There it is. Now we gotta get it off of this junk. See if it'll dry a little bit. And there it goes. So we're gonna take this out of the barn so it's out of the way. And just to let it run a little bit. So we're gonna turn it off now though. We don't wanna leave it running. On my way back to the barn, I spotted something I didn't expect. An old oil pump. This thing might actually be worth something. So let's kind of take a look around it, see what it's got. So, looks like that part is still working pretty well. I think it would still work. This side looks okay too. So, I think we could probably get about $37,000 for this thing. I think we can get about $37,000 for that oil pump. So we're gonna do a little bit more exploring. I think I saw a combine in this barn. So we're gonna take a look, and indeed, it is definitely a combine. But the real challenge was waiting inside. Combine buried in dust, dead battery, no fuel, but still worth saving. When the engine wouldn't fire, I had one option left. Drag her out into the light. And once she rolled free, it felt like the farm took its first real breath. So we'll get the chain all hooked up here. Okay, the chain's hooked up. Now we're gonna pull it out nice and gently, and we just ran it into the wall. I should say the door, and now I just hit it more. So now we're gonna have to go probably get in the combine and actually adjust the wheel. We're gonna run it into this door again. I just have some feeling, because I don't know how to steer this thing out. I haven't towed it. Okay, so I made some quick adjustments to the combine. I'm gonna adjust the wheels quick so we can get this thing out of the barn. We need to get it out of the barn so we can use it. And get it fixed up so it will be usable. So we'll just keep adjusting the wheel so we can get it out. And now we're just gonna pull it straight out. And we'll leave it out here. And then we'll get to work on cleaning up junk and tearing down this barn and having the oil guys come take a look at the oil pump. Okay, so we got it all opened up. We wanted to take a look around the whole thing now. So it looks like some of these belts will need to replace, so we're gonna have to replace some belts. They should work if we get some gas in them and get some gas in the combine. And then I think we can at least get this thing moved into a barn once we get a new one built. So look on this side, make sure everything looks okay on this side. Everything's looking okay. We're gonna open this panel here quick. So get this panel opened up so we can see the belts on this side. These ones look in okay condition. We'll have to replace some of those. Probably need some new spark plugs, some of those kinds of things. So we'll have to do that. Now we'll keep taking a look here. Now I just want to take a look at all the garbage around the property. So in this barn, there's a lot here we're gonna have to take out. huge piles over here. We're gonna have to get like a dumpster or something to come in here. We'll turn on the lights. I think they probably still work, which they do, so that helps us see a little more what's in here. Looks like there's another big garbage bin type thing here. We'll have to get rid of that. It's a huge dumpster. More trash right here. It's old. There's like an old tractor and an old piece to tractor that looks like it would never work. More wood there. Some other piece of equipment there. I'm not sure what that is. See if there's anything inside this barn. Looks pretty empty, so probably tear down this barn too. This is probably going to be worth around, I bet you $3,000 because it looks really good shape. So we'll probably be able to sell that. Let's take a look and see if there's anything in here. It just looks overgrown, so we'll just tear that down. These two things don't even look like they would ever run again. This is a really old harvester, a little beat up and everything. Probably not worth anything. It's just this random fence here for no reason. More trash there. I don't even know what half of it is. Some more over here. I don't know what all of this trash is, but with the old barn gone, this land felt empty, but full of potential. This farmhouse is unbelievable. The equipment needs shelter, and this farm needs a real home base. So instead of building a workshop and a house, I built one building that does both. A barndominium with a full workshop attached, a place to live, a place to work, a place to rebuild this farm from the ground up. It costed $125,000, but the refund from the old barn covered $75,000 of it. The past paid for the future, and just like that, the new heart of this farm. So let's take a look now at the barn dominium. I'll give you guys a tour. So that's the workshop. We'll take a walk around the whole building. It looks nice, and it's the future of this farm. And it feels like the first real breath this farm has taken. So it's got a nice fireplace attached to it, which will be good for the winter, especially in Michigan. So we'll head on inside. I'll give you guys a quick tour. So we got a nice fireplace right there. We got a living space. We'll go upstairs now. And up here to our, in this room is a nice guest bedroom. More for family. And here is a nice office / bedroom. And here is a very nice bathroom, walk-in shower, and bathtub. And here is the master bedroom. This is my room. Over here, we got the kitchen. And there's a better look at the living space, so let's go out to the shop. Right through this door is the lovely workshop. The future of this, and my favorite feature, is those lights. So we got some of our tools. We went to Home Depot, bought some that we needed, so we can get some things fixed. All these doors open. This is the wash bay right here. It has a power washer on the wall, and it's drive-through. So it's a really nice building, and it's ours. After a day like this, the truck needs a reset to clean slate. Clean start. So we're gonna drive into town. We're gonna get it washed. And oh my goodness, I just drove off the road. So we're gonna drive into town. As you can see, this is the ice cream shop right here. This is pretty new to Owendale. And I think we are gonna have to get a new truck. Or try and get this one fixed because it's been having a lot of problems. And it might be just time to trade it in. I know the Case IH dealer has one that I've been looking at. And we can stop there because I'm already have to go there. Because we need to look at a few things. As you can see, the shopping mall over there now is put up in Owendale. We got the BP gas station, but this is the one we're going to. It's over here. And first of all, I want to give a shout out to the modder who made this gas station and this car wash. It is a very cool setup. And it's pretty cool that it can clean your truck automatically. So we'll watch this clean our truck up here, and then I'll give you a after shot of it. I'm very sad that we might have to get rid of this truck, but it might be best for this farm. Okay, so we're done getting it washed, so we'll drive out. I'll hop out of the truck and we'll show you guys the after. So look at how shiny she looks now. She looks really good now. She needed that bath. So now we're gonna run over to the dealer. So you'll get a nice little bit of a look to Owendale. See, across from me is the CVS pharmacy. The new skate park. And I just drove off the road again, and the other side. Sheesh. I do not know how to drive. So gotta wait for the pedestrians. You see the new church right there. The old gas station is still here. That's the old grain. That's the new grain elevator. I just drove off the road again. So we're approaching the dealer now. We'll hop out. We'll take a look around, see what they got. Stopped by the dealer today, and man, this place feels different. New trucks, new layout. Like they rebuilt the whole lot while I was gone. Walking through here, you get the feeling that the next chapter of this rebuild is starting somewhere on this lot. I'm not looking for something shiny. I'm looking for something that fits the story we are building. And after checking everything out, I think I found one. So while I was already in town, I figured it was time. That old truck has been fighting me since episode 1. And after today's glitches, I knew it was over. I pulled into the dealer, handed over the keys, and just like that, the trade-in was done. One chapter closed. And sitting right there on the lot was the upgrade. Clean, reliable, exactly what this rebuild needed. This wasn't just buying a new truck. This was investing in the future for the farm. And driving it off the lot, it finally felt like things were starting to turn around. Headed out with the Thunder Creek trailer to top off the field for the combine. Nothing fancy, just one of those jobs that keeps the rebuild moving. The drive was quiet, just me and the road, giving me a minute to think about everything we've got going on. Pulled into the station, lined up the trailer, and got the fuel tank filling. Simple but necessary. And why? After filling up the Thunder Creek, I figured I'd make one last stop before heading back. Rolled through Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru with a trailer still hooked up. Probably looked a little out of place, but after that long morning, a strawberry smoothie and a mystery donut sounded really good.
total today will be 462.
Here you go.
Here's your food.
Just a small treat before getting back to the grind. Alright, with the Thunder Creek filled up and the Dunkin' Donuts run in the books, it was time to head back to the farm. The drive home always hits different. It's that quiet stretch where everything slows down just enough for you to think. Look out over the fields. You start realizing how much work there's still ahead, but also how far we've already come. Every load, every fuel, every piece of equipment keeps the rebuild moving. And honestly, days like this remind me why I'm doing it. There's something about heading back down that gravel road, Thunder Creek bouncing behind me, sun starts to drop. That just feels right. The farm is not perfect yet, but it's getting there, one small step at a time. Drove past the barndominium one more time, and every time I see it, it feels more real. Little by little, this piece is turning into a home. Then it was time to put the combine away. Tired to tried to sneak it in without dropping the panels. Yeah, that didn't work. Had to hop out, fold everything down, and line it up right. But also, it was inside, and it finally felt like the day was almost done. So look how nice she looks in the new barn. After getting everything wrapped up for the day, I dropped off the Thunder Creek trailer outside so it's ready for the next run. I pulled the truck around to park it, and I'll be honest, I came a little too close to running into the side of the barn. Had to slow down, back it up a bit, and make sure I took care of my brand new truck. One of those moments where you realize you're more tired than you thought. Once I finally got it lined up, I pulled into the barndominium garage, shut the truck down for the night. Not the cleanest finish, but it got done, and that's what matters.